Europe, a continent steeped in history, where every cobblestone and ancient building tells a story. But beneath its beauty lies a darker side, a side often hidden from the casual observer. Ancient castles whisper tales of horror, their walls soaked in centuries of secrets. Echoes of tragedy and despair linger in the air, filling the empty corridors with an unsettling presence. Are you brave enough to face them, to walk where others have feared to tread? Let's journey into the heart of Europe's most haunted castles, where the past refuses to stay buried. I've spent years investigating the paranormal, delving into the unknown. I've felt the icy grip of fear, the kind that chills you to the bone. I've heard the whispers of unseen entities, voices that seem to come from another time, but nothing compares to the raw terror of a haunted castle where every shadow seems alive. These stone giants hold centuries of pain and suffering, their walls bearing silent witness to countless horrors, their history etched in blood and screams, a testament to the dark events that unfolded within. Join me, if you dare. Step into the shadows, where the past and present collide. Feel the weight of centuries pressing down. Listen to the silence, a silence that speaks volumes. Because sometimes silence speaks the loudest, revealing the hidden truths of these haunted places. These are not just stories, but echoes of a time long past. These are portals to another realm, where the line between reality and the supernatural blurs, to a place where history and horror collide, creating an atmosphere thick with dread. Are you ready to cross over, to experience the fear and fascination of Europe's haunted castles? Perched atop an extinct volcano, Edinburgh Castle watches over Scotland's capital. A fortress of legends, it's also a hotbed of paranormal activity. I've investigated this castle myself, and the energy is palpable. One chilling tale revolves around the castle's dungeons. A lone piper lowered into the tunnels never resurfaced. His haunting melody, some say, can still be heard, a mournful lament echoing through the stone. The castle's many ghosts make themselves known. Visitors report sudden drops in temperature, unexplained shadows, and the feeling of being watched. Some even claim to have been touched by unseen hands. Edinburgh Castle is not for the faint of heart. The Tower of London stands as a monument to England's turbulent past, a fortress that has seen the rise and fall of kings and queens and the shifting sands of history. A silent sentinel on the banks of the Thames, it has witnessed centuries of imprisonment, torture, and execution. The river itself seems to carry the echoes of the cries of those who suffered within its walls. Its stones whisper with the agony of those who met their untimely end. The dungeons, dark and foreboding, tell tales of despair and hopelessness, where many awaited their grim fate. Among its most famous ghostly residents is Anne Boleyn, second wife of King Henry VIII. Her story is one of love, betrayal and tragedy, forever etched into the annals of history. Beheaded on charges of treason, her restless spirit is said to haunt the Tower Green, where she took her last breath. The very ground seems to remember the blood that was spilled there. Visitors have reported seeing her spectral figure, head tucked beneath her arm, gliding through the corridors. Her presence is a chilling reminder of the Tower's dark history. The Tower of London is a stark reminder that some sins can never be washed away. Its walls, steeped in blood and sorrow, stand as a testament to the darker chapters of England's past, forever haunting those who dare to explore its secrets. Deep in the Austrian countryside, Mousham Castle broods. Known as the Witch's Castle, it carries a sinister reputation. This place is a magnet for dark energy. In the 17th century, Mousham was the stage for horrific witch trials. Countless innocent men and women were tortured and executed within its walls. Their anguish seems to have seeped into the very stones. People report disembodied voices, unexplained movements, and even physical attacks. The castle is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who suffered within its dungeons. Their cries for justice still echo through the centuries. Pajama Castle, where legends defy gravity and reason. Carved into the face of a Slovenian cliff, Pajama Castle is a sight to behold. But this medieval marvel harbours a dark secret. It's a place where reality blurs with the supernatural. The castle was once home to Erasem Luega, a robber baron who met a bizarre end. Legend has it he was betrayed and killed by a cannonball while using the castle's secret passage. His spirit, however, is said to remain. Locals whisper of a knight in shining armour seen wandering the castle grounds. Is it Erasem still guarding his fortress, or is it something more sinister? Chilling echoes of Château de Brissac, France's giant among haunted castles. Château de Brissac, one of France's tallest castles, is a magnificent sight. Standing at 7 stories high, it is often referred to as the giant of the Loire Valley. Its towering presence and stunning architecture make it a must-visit for history enthusiasts and ghost hunters alike. But behind its grandeur lies a chilling tale of love, betrayal, and murder. The castle's walls have witnessed centuries of history, but none more haunting than the tragic events of the 15th century. This castle is a case study in residual haunting. The energy of past events seems to linger, creating an eerie atmosphere that can be felt by all who enter. Legend has it that a 15th century lord discovered his wife's infidelity. This discovery led to a series of tragic events that would forever mark the castle as one of the most haunted places in France. In a fit of rage, he murdered her and her lover. The violent act was so intense that it left a permanent scar on the castle's history. Their souls are said to be trapped within the castle walls. Over the years, numerous visitors have reported seeing ghostly apparitions and feeling an unexplainable chill in the air. Visitors claim to hear their agonizing screams. These spine-chilling sounds echo through the corridors, adding to the castle's haunted reputation. The Green Lady, as she's known, is often seen, her face disfigured by her husband's fury. She roams the castle, a constant reminder of the tragic love story that unfolded within its walls. Château de Brissac is a chilling reminder that love and hate can coexist in the afterlife. Its haunted halls and ghostly residents make it a fascinating destination for those brave enough to explore its dark history. Bran Castle, the shadow of Vlad the Impaler. No exploration of haunted castles would be complete without mentioning Bran Castle in Transylvania, Romania. This imposing structure is inextricably linked to the legend of Dracula. While Bram Stoker's fictional vampire was never directly based on Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure's cruelty is legendary. Vlad, who ruled Wallachia in the 15th century, was known for his brutal methods of punishment, including impalement. Although Vlad never lived in Bran Castle, his spirit is said to haunt the region. The castle's imposing architecture and eerie atmosphere have cemented its place in vampire lore. Conclusion. Will you answer the call of the paranormal? These castles are just a glimpse into the dark heart of Europe. They are places where history and horror intertwine. Each castle holds its own unique terror, its own collection of restless spirits. So I ask you, are you brave enough to spend a night in these haunted halls, to feel the icy breath of a ghost on your neck, to hear the whispers of the dead? The answer lies within you. But be warned, once you enter the realm of shadows, you may never be the same.